Now for one of our most anticipated moments of the day, recognizing the next generation of agricultural innovators. The Edwin Moore Family Agriculture Award was established 10 years ago in 2016 with a very generous gift to Enterprise Works. Now, the goal of this award is to support startups developing technologies that increase productivity or efficiency in farming or create new agricultural opportunities. This year, we are proud to mark a milestone. This is the 10th Moore Innovation Prize. How about that? Please help us welcome to the stage Laura Appenzeller for the presentation and Ed Moore and his family.
We're going to do a warm-up before we welcome you to the stage. It's a very proud moment for us to celebrate the 10th year. 10 years ago, Ed Moore came to me. He was an experienced biotech leader. He had worked in life sciences throughout his career at large global corporations, and he was also an entrepreneur that was helping startup companies. He would become an entrepreneur in residence, coaching and aiding many of our students and faculty to lead new companies. But he also came from a farming family with a great legacy to move forward. So at the passing of a family member, Edwin E. Moore, and the loss of the longevity of that farm, there was an opportunity to pay it forward. And Ed saw a way that the University of Illinois and the research park could play a part of continuing that legacy he had built. Ed Moore was a graduate of the University of Illinois College of ACES. You just heard from our dean and another proud graduate. He farmed in Will County, Illinois, and he achieved his success by being innovative in his farming methods and processes that achieved outcomes that would last for decades and a legacy for multiple generations. His family supports that legacy and knows that there are people that are here doing that great work at the University of Illinois that create new innovation and technology that will change farming and agriculture for its future. And that's how we've created this award that we've had the privilege of being able to give every year for 10 years at this event. So let's see a little bit more about the award.
When Soil Diagnostics won the first Moore Agricultural Innovation Prize in 2017, we were a fledgling startup with more ideas than revenue. A decade later, we're providing analytics and software to agricultural companies across the country. And I can trace a direct line back to that moment.
I'd like to thank the Moore family for this award that's very generous and it honors a lot of hard work and effort.
To the Moore family, thank you for believing in early stage founders and for investing not only in ideas, but in people.
Trying to get customers across the finish line with an award like this helped add legitimacy and recognition for the effort we were putting in.
The prize itself and the recognition are both great tailwinds for us as we move forward, and that wouldn't be possible without the support of you and your family. So thanks again, and all the best to future award winners.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of this and to have given out this award for 10 years. Some of the companies that you've seen here have done a phenomenal job in terms of innovating farming practices and food production, and so it's an honor to be part of this and participate in this, and I'm pleased to have family members who are able to enjoy this as well. My sister Penny DeYoung has been with me on a number of these presentations, so thank you, Penny. And my brother, who's Jeff Moore, and is a professor in chemistry here at the University of Illinois and the past director of the Beckman Institute also. Son Brad Moore, who manages restaurants up in the Libertyville area, and then Sarah Klender, who is our excuse me, is our granddaughter, and she's a pre-vet student in animal science. So thank you very much. And with that, I would like to congratulate this year's award winner, very, very deserving, producing significant innovations in the area of honeybees and productivity there. So I'd like to welcome the ForgeBee team to come forward.
Bees are the most important pollinators in the world and are responsible for about 1/3 of the food that we eat. Almost all of the fruits and vegetables that we put down on a table for lunches and dinners come from crops that are pollinated by bees. And the fact that they're under decline puts those crops under great stress. ForgeBee is an opportunity to greatly expand the possibilities of pollination and beekeeping in the United States and around the world, really.
From the very beginning, we were thinking that this has commercial possibilities. We knew that to be able to make an impact, we would have to take the learnings from the laboratory and then scale it to the actual needs of the pollination industry and the beekeeping industry. There's a shared recognition that there is a crisis and an expectation that the crisis is only going to get worse. That is, bee shortages will become more acute. Everyone's on the same page. It's a very new approach, a very radical approach, a very disruptive approach from the point of view of the industries that we are engaging with.
We want to automate the process of producing honeybees in a controlled setting so that we can provide bees on demand to beekeepers and growers whenever and wherever they're needed. Our chance to use automation and novel technologies to produce a completely new source of honeybees for beekeepers and growers that are protected from all of the stressors that are causing colony decline across the globe.
Enterprise Works has been essential for the growth of ForgeBee. It's clear that the leadership at Enterprise Works has thought through very carefully what does it take a faculty founder who's got a day job that's keeps one pretty busy to be able to actually start something like this and empower other individuals and see it grow.
Well, this is really a special privilege and an honor. The connections to the Moore family are so many, it would take me a lecture to go through them, but I do want to highlight a few. Edwin Moore has been a really trusted source of information and advice at the IGB for many years, advising us on economic development. I'll just say in my former role, I was director of the Carl R. Woese Institute for Genomic Biology, known as the IGB. We engaged Edwin several times to really help us. And of course, Jeff and I, fellow institute directors, an esteemed colleague, I've learned so much from him over the years. So this is amazing. And then to get this recognition and see those other companies and know who we're coming after is really very special. I've been working with honeybees for 50 years. I started when I was 3, in case you're trying to do the math. And the bees have been amazing for my career. They have led me to heights and experiences that I never would have imagined. So I owe a great deal of debt to the honeybees. Honeybees teach us so many things. They teach us the power of teamwork. They teach us the power of how you build brains to create complicated social behavior. They also are the most important beneficial species on the planet. They provide pollination. So honey, we all enjoy honey, of course. Let's get that out of the way. But they are essential for our nation's food supply, our world's food supply. And we owe a great deal to them because of their efforts. Their efforts are all based on teamwork. We learn so much for how they build teams and how they accomplish things that are much greater than any single individual can accomplish. But honeybees are now in trouble, and it's our turn to help them. And that's what we're trying to do. That's what ForgeBee has started to do. And so it's been an amazing journey so far, joined shortly afterwards by Dr. Adam Hamilton, who was a postdoc in my lab, and the first employee of ForgeBee, now is the CEO of ForgeBee, and a brilliant scientist, and surprisingly, really good entrepreneur also. And so that's been great to see as our company develops. Not that I was surprised that he couldn't do it, but just that he didn't have that training in it. He was trained as a scientist in my lab. But to do what we're doing requires, yes, a team. And as we said in the video, the infrastructure, the ecosystem that's been created here at the University of Illinois, the research park, Enterprise Works, is just amazing. Our two special treasures, our two Lauras, Laura Zappenzeller and Laura Blyle, have just done so much and created an environment that startups like ours can imagine being part of an ecosystem and growing and developing. We've also been really fortunate to have several key advisors to help us as we got started. Daphne Pruce, Chris Harbert, Brian Lilly, Linda Jing, who's in the audience here. I saw Linda, thank you. Gary Dirac, and all of these people are part of the Enterprise Works and Research Park ecosystem. So we owe all of this to the ecosystem that has been developed here. This award gives us a really special boost, very strong encouragement. We're honored to be with these other companies. This will help us move as fast as we can to develop products to be able to help the pollination industry and help save the bees. So thank you very much to the Moore family.
Thank you, Moore family, and we may share some more videos of their legacy of this award as well. Thank you.
All right, congratulations again to the Moore family and to ForgeBee, the 2026 Moore Prize winner. Thank you so much, and congratulations.